great to see you again. It's been such a joy to have you with us, talking about this crucial process. What is going to happen tomorrow? Just give us a sense of what we can look forward to.
What we're going to do tomorrow is to convene and do our opening statements. And of course, you're going to have those on our side of the aisle talking about how eminently qualified Judge Barrett is to go to the Supreme Court. You're going to have those on the Democratic side, if they show up, and they're going to talk about why they want to hold this seat open. They're just so confident that they are going to be winning that election. And you know, it's so interesting to me, Steve, as we do these opening statements and we talk about the Constitution and upholding the Constitution, the Democrats are wanting us to not do our constitutional duty. They're wanting the president to not do his constitutional duty. And he's required to nominate. We are required to provide advice and consent. That's the process. And he is elected for a 4-year term. And we are moving forward in that process as we are constitutionally mandated to do.
I know. I mean, it's one of the most extraordinary things. Joe Biden literally saying, he used the word that this is unconstitutional. This is completely idiotic. Can I ask you, Senator, literally, are you physically going to be in a committee room, or are you going to all be doing this virtually tomorrow?
There are some who will do it virtually. You know, it's really interesting. We have done 21 different hybrid hearings at Judiciary Committee. And this is a process that was put in place after COVID started, and people can choose to attend either virtually or in person. I understand that Senator Harris plans to attend virtually. I plan to be in the committee room for the hearing.
That's good to know. What a surprise. She's going to be virtual. All right. So one very technical thing, but it sounded worrying to me. Perhaps you can help us understand it. I heard someone talking earlier today about this question of the quorum needed for a vote. And the scenario they were looking at was if the Democrats boycott the hearings and don't show up on Thursday when your committee votes to move this forward, because you've got 2 Republicans absent through coronavirus, Mike Lee and Tom Tillis, that means that you can't get the quorum necessary to actually advance it, and it's delayed by a week. What do you make of all of that?
I think that you will see us move forward on Thursday. You will see us move forward on the 22nd with a final vote to move her from committee, and then you will see us on the floor on the 25th or 26th to confirm her.
That is, I'm sure, news that will delight everyone. Just one last question. Just from your political perspective, this court packing issue, again, I've heard people say, I don't know why the Republicans are going on about this. Regular people don't really care about court packing. It's not an issue like health care or taxes or whatever that affects them. What's your response?
Oh, it is something that comes up at nearly every conversation, whether I'm in Tennessee or somewhere else in the country for one of my colleagues. People do not want to see an expanded Supreme Court. And this is what court packing is. It is expanding the number of jurists, the number of justices on the Supreme Court so you can get your way, so you can have an activist bench who will legislate. It makes them like a super legislature. And people do not want that. Now, what Joe Biden is trying to do is change the meaning of the term court packing. And he's trying to say, well, you've been putting judges on the bench at the district and the circuit level. But no, that is, again, doing our constitutional duty and filling vacancies on the existing court. What they are trying to do is fundamentally, structurally change the court so that they can add liberal justices and use that as a super legislature.
There you go. I knew you'd put it so clearly we can all understand and see how important it is. Thank you, Senator. Great to see you.